Hello, sweeties. It's time to get back to doing some shit. So I think today we're going to get finally got some square tubing because I don't think I'm going to put the spare tire mount back on, so that way that actually gives me a plate to mount my light plugs and all that and everything. So we got to take the tank off. This fifth wheel ball doobus that I thought I was going to use and never did. Oh, look at that. Doing burnouts, because that's the only way this thing will ever do a burnout with no weight on the ass end. But yeah, we're going to hopefully get everything cut out and all that and maybe start prepping, because I did buy a sweet Amazon plas cutter and we'll see how that's going to work out too. But before I pull that thing in, that's got to move, that's got to move, this has got to move, that's not going to move because just kind of forgot about over there. Hello. But anywho, yeah, so cleanup time. Okay, that's good enough for me because we're just gonna pull it in, make a mess, and roll pan, hitch, Amazon plas. And I can't remember what's in that box. Anyway, lots and lots of boxes. So hopefully we can make a little progress today on the old gal because I'm ready for it to be a usable truck again, not drive around like a redneck hillbilly like I probably am, and yeah, looking like trash rolling around in a truck with no bed on it, just doing massive burnouts and chopping along with a fat chopstick. So yeah, anyway, let's get this old gal fired up. Let's see, it's about say a good 60 degrees, so it might be mad, but 24 valve. Now that it's smoky in my shop and I'm probably going to get cancer from you can't see it out there. Probably going to get cancer from all the smoke and the sulfur in our diesel, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. We worry about the little things. Okay, we got the pigsty cleaned up, so let's get this thing pulled in. See what we want to start on, whether it's dropping fuel tank, cutting shit, or just staring at it thinking about all the work that it's going to take, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Lots and lots around here. Look, I'm having a yard sale out there. But this is the one we're going to be pulling in. We're going to call this one Delilah. Good old, just a sweetheart, you know. I've never met a Delilah that was not a sweetheart. See how the old cam sounds on a quiet morning. I don't know about you fellers, but I love me a big old hog cranking cam. Really makes my ears twitch. Wonder why they're so messed up looking. I'm not even sure where to start. I think I'm gonna start by probably taking the fifth wheel plate off, or gooseneck ball, whichever one that is. Maybe drop the tank, start getting some stuff out of my way, and then I think I'm gonna start removing the spare tire mount. I am debating on this truck though. I want to order. I know. Four-wheel drive, Chevy. Supposed to be lifted, but you know what? That ain't the purpose of this one. It's not really going to be the plan with this one. Maybe that one when I get to the time to finally actually start on this project, but I'm thinking about doing a 3.5 drop on it. So 5-inch drop in the rear, 3 in the front, really get it sitting actually down on the ground. I don't want to go too low because I'm still going to try to use it for pulling and all that. So, but because I've already got, I think them are, hell, I can't remember what company that is, but I've already got the drop shackles for this. But I believe for a 3.5 drop, because I think this one's only a 2-inch drop. So I think for a 3.5 drop, I'm going to have to change those out. I'm probably going to be ordering new leaf springs as well. Then the axle, I'm just going to have to roll out and clean it up the best I can. And then I should be able to, clean it up, paint it, make it look all nice. But yeah, I believe that's where we're going to start. Take that fifth wheel bolt, gooseneck, gooseneck ball out. Drop the spare tire mount. Maybe take the leaf springs off and roll the axle out. We'll see how far we get today. But drop the fuel tank and start cleaning, start doing a little prep, and hopefully get it ready for some painting. I just decided to order new frame rail supports because I'm not sure what's going to be under there, but I'm pretty sure this tube's probably going to have a hole in it underneath. Same with that one. Just sits there, collects dirt, dust, water, moisture, sits there, doesn't move. So that's why I bought a plas cutter. So hopefully I'm able to get in here, cut around that, and be able to get these tubes out, these cross members. So anyway, guess we're gonna get started. It's gonna be a long project. Grab my square tube in here. Set it over here. Ow! Even the shocks got crusty, and them are only not even a year old. Cheap China shit. If it's from China, it's gonna be shit. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna help you. We gotta do something about the Hermos, though. The Hermos. Well, that wasn't that tight. Interesting. 5/8, dude? Shit. I gotta grab a wrench. On the 8th day of 1864, Robert E. Lee did something about some guy somewhere. But it wasn't me, so who really cares? Rusty, crusty shit. BP, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to lose a finger. Oh, shit. This thing's gonna be a right race truck losing all this weight. Damn, Delilah, you a little You little thick. This actually might be a good time to get the old Amazon pliers out, because I think I'm gonna try to use them, cut off these rivets and everything for this spare tire mount. And I wasn't even thinking, but we're going to figure that out at a later date. I don't know if I can take that off and maybe try to save it. That way I kind of have a reference. But yeah, I'm not putting a spare tire mount back in this because the truck's purpose anymore. It's just, it ain't gonna need it. So it's never had a spare tire on it anyway. It's all rusted. I don't even think the spare tire mount comes down. It's solid. So anyway, we're gonna do a little unboxing on this here 60 amp Yes welder from Amazon. Ooh, look, China. That package is just a bunch of extra tips and everything because, you know, this is Amazon. I don't know really how good it is, but I figured it was better than $1,000 in Harbor Freight. So for I think I paid $320. For $320, it's worth a shot. Because why not? Because I'm dumb and I'm broke. So yes, this is all with everything put together. Ooh, cardboard. Yeah, it sure is. All the clamp and cables and that turf and wow. Yeet. This bitch is empty. Yeet. It's a cute little guy. Yeah. It's a cute little guy. Little Yes welder. All your clamps and dubuses, but I think for what I'm basically gonna be using it for, I think it's gonna be definitely bang for your buck, worth the money. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of time here. I'll put this all together, make sure it actually works, so I don't look like an idiot, and figure out how to use it because I don't use these a whole lot. So yeah, it's new things, new boot goofing, you know. Paid 6 installments of $99.99 on these bad girls. So yeah, I'm gonna put it together and then I'll get back with you in a minute. All right, finally got it all put together. Had to find some fittings and everything to make the air work since the hose was too small for what I had, but check this little bastard out. Got a cool little display. That's voltage, so we're running it on 240, well, 220 basically, but yeah, it's showing 240. But neat little display, plate cutting, grid cutting, gouging, marking? Marking? Yeah. So I could draw art on this thing, I guess, but probably won't. But yeah, let's see how it works. I'm just gonna try to cut them little rivets. It was either between this or an oxyacetylene torch, and I decided I was gonna try this just for ease. But we'll see how it does on cutting a couple of these rivets, see if we can't get the spare tire mount out. All right, let's see what this little thing will do. Pretty alright, except I got the frame a little bit. Hell yeah! Little thing works pretty good. I think that'll do. Yeah, we're good. Let's see if them things will get out of there now. Should. Then I'll be able to clean that up, which I did get the frame. Just a little bit on that one, but not horrible. So that's all right. We should be able to clean them up just nice and right and get them all nice and smooth. And just like that, boys, we're getting some rivets out. Got 4 of them, I believe. There's 1 on each corner. Then, I think, yeah, a couple up underneath the frame, and then this thing should be coming out. Okay, all the rivets are cut, inside out, up, down, left, right, 6, 9, 6, 7. Yeah. So let's see if we can use a little combination of air hammer, hammer, punch. See if we can't get this damn thing out of here. Oh, I got to never mind. Okay, I got to get that off of there too, but that's not too bad. So yeah, let's see if we can't get this out of here, and I got to undo that one shock mount. So, and hopefully I'm able to cut it off and maybe reuse it. Neighbor's firing up her mower, gonna mow some grass. But yeah, see if we can't get these rivets knocked out now, and then we'll we'll get this thing out of the way. Shock off this thing out of the way. Start making it look dandy.
Get in the bunkers!
Oh, darling.
Whoa!
That one shot like a bullet. Like a bullet. Bullet. Gotta put my hat on so I don't blind you with the ball. Holy shit, I got it! Okay, now I got all the rivets out, shock's unhooked, and I did hammer it back to where it's at right now, but I'm hoping I don't need some sort of a spreader bar or something to be able to get it out, but it's sliding out, but I'm just getting stuck on all the other rivets now. So, let's hope we can just keep beating on it and it'll just slide out. So it's kind of in an awkward spot to hit it on that side with that shock mount, but it's going so far. So let's continue to beat on it and let's see what she does with the purse. Woo! Hell yeah. Just like that, we got a spare tire mount out. So, like I said, the plan is now I'm not putting a spare tire mount back in. So I'm hoping to take some of that square tubing, go straight across, and then just a couple of braces up from the frame to that crossbar. I think I'm gonna put it right about with that hole. So then I can still, take that shock mount off that I was talking about and be able to remount that shock. So, yeah. Frame on the backside looks pretty good though. She's still solid, but just crusty looking. I figured I'd try to save this old gal while I could. Hello? Hello, come out of there. So. Hello? Hello? Anyway, I think now it's gonna be time to drop a fuel tank and possibly set this thing up on some jack stands so I can get it up a little higher. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on dropping the tank now. So we'll catch up with you fellers in just a little bit. You gonna miss me? I know you're gonna miss me. You want Papa to come over there and give you a hug? A big, sweaty, rusty hug. I'm on my way. All right, side mission. We gotta go get an air fitting. At a 1/4 inch, I need a 3/8. So, anyway. Yeah. Good old shop car. Except, it's got a draw, so you just leave that loose and just give it a little. Okay. Take this. Okay. Oh, what a unit. See if we can get some of its backfires going. Because it'll do some good ones. Alright, one more. Oh, she's done. She's done now. Anyway, I guess I better drive. I have to tell you guys, it is a beautiful day. Patriotic Puma. Sweet shifter to match the old paint scheme. Hardware store didn't have any, so we're gonna go check a parts store. How hard is it to find a 3/8 air fitting? Small town living. All right, package acquired. 3 different stores trying to find this one fitting. It's a 1/4 inch high flow. Sure, all the flow, I guess. I could just put air through it, I guess. I'm fine with that. Sweet. Mission accomplished. For 4 of those fittings was $32, but good old hobo crate. Already been messing around with it. Doing pretty alright. Should clean it all up just nice, but we're not to that point. Your boy here got distracted with a side mission, and that's what I had to go do so I could play with it. Yeah. Anyway, now it's time to, let's see, I got all my lines unhooked. I think I just got to undo the straps and we'll lower this tank down and then take off that, yes, evap, take it off and then, yeah, figure out what we got to do next, which is probably taking these off, I would think, to where we're just bare bones back here, and then we can start getting her prepped. Start slinging a little bit of some paint at it, because this thing is pretty crusty. If you just know what I'm saying, it's pretty rusty, crusty, but just a good trusty steed. Fuel tank's out. Looks like I'm going to start taking these bars and everything off. I think I'm going to try to cut them with a Sawzall. I'm going to try to cut them with a Sawzall and then come in with a Plaz and cut out the rest of the holes, and then after that, hopefully the Dubuses I bought came with that plate. I don't know if they did. But if not, we can make it work. Good Lord, man. Oh, who did that? That is not a me job. Anyway, cut these tubes out. And then after that, I think it's pretty much ready to maybe start doing a little prep work. We're right along, boys. We're getting it. We're getting her. We're getting her. Check it out. Pitter. Ain't that neat? So, yeah, I'm going to cut them tubes out, and then I will be right on back. Number one, baby. Sweet. Just got my cross members out, and the plasma cutter worked killers to get these out. I'll clean them up a little bit with a flap disc. Got a little western on that side, but it's all right. We can fix her up. So, but that's all of them. They're all out. Shocks are still hanging, and like I said, I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna order new leaf springs and hangers or what I'm gonna do yet. So, but I guess for now, I can just run around and start wire wheeling. Might go to old Hobo Freight and get me a surface conditioner, but honestly, it's all looking pretty good. So hopefully this doesn't take long and that I can do most of it with the wire wheel. And yeah, but biggest parts of it done. I think I'm gonna end it here. So just carrying on with this. Next one will probably be welding cross members in, getting the frame prepped. But I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty boring to watch. It's just a bunch of grinding and stuff. Might put at the end of this one just a quick hyperlapse of me running around with it, but I don't know. We'll decide. So anyway, I think I'm going to end her there. We'll catch you fellers in the next one.